Scott Salmons, and third base is Kevin Lantner. These officials are appointed by Misha, and so they are assigned by the Misha office to these various state playoff games. And, and the way it's supposed to be set up anyway, it's usually the best of the best.
Yep.
They get rated on every game, and the folks up at Misha look through those ratings, and they'll pick out the best ones to send out to these state playoff games. I thought the guys down at Logan Rogersville did a great job the other night. Home plate umpire, I thought he called a great game. And
this is going to be a fun game. On paper, both of these teams are about even, so it's going to be whoever makes the least amount of mistakes. And I don't know how you even got even know the word I'm looking for, but you can't you can't estimate too much of what's going to happen. They're going to get out there and they're going to have to play this one to find out who's going to do what.
All right, so
Taylor needs to be on. That's for sure.
All right, leading off for the Lady Bobcats from Bowling Green is going to be the left fielder Kennedy Grimsley, number 2. She's a junior. Comes in with a .356 batting average, has 26 hits and 73 official bats, including 12 doubles, a triple, and a home run, 13 RBI.
Handicap. How you handicap it? That's what
there you go. 390 on base percentage, and that's the Bowling Green team's deal there. So Hannah Johanning in the circle. First pitch is going to be low for ball 1. In the leadoff hitter against Logan Rogersville the other night, Sullivan was the visiting team. Bottom of the first, it was a line drive first pitch for a double, but Hannah Jo came back and got out of the inning. And pitch number 2 is low for a ball. 2-0 the count. Grimsley from the right side stands up close to the plate, about middle of the box. They play her to hit to right in the outfield, and the next pitch skips in low for ball 3. Well, Hannah Jo falls behind the leadoff hitter, 3-0. Grimsley has 4 walks, 14 strikeouts on the season. Taken all the way on low and outside for ball 4, so a leadoff 4-pitch walk. So that's not an omen.
Nope.
And that'll bring in Meredith Betts, the third baseman. The junior wears number 1. She comes in with a .342 average.
Well, I tell you what, if she takes a stride, she's going to be out of the box.
Up in the box, up close to the plate. Sharp is in at third, as is Funkhauser at first. Shows bunt, lays one down to the pitcher, Johanning. Those to Venable covering, so the sacrifice is good.
While we're on this, too, Sam's got the audio on YouTube, so it's live on YouTube.
Okay.
The audio.
No video. Audio. Okay. Thank you, Sam. Appreciate that. That'll bring in the number 3 hitter, the first baseman, number 24, Jade Meyer. And a ball. So Hannah Jo, right off the bat here, is having a little trouble finding the strike zone. Meyer, .333 batting average, 23 RBI, 7 doubles, 5 home runs. Second on the team, there's a ground ball up the middle, base hit. Runner rounds third. Branson with the throw home. It's in time. She's out of there.
Oh, and she got the tag right in the chops.
What a throw by Riley Branson.
Yeah, she slid there, and the tag got her right square in the mouth.
She slid in, and a good job by Wyrick. The throw hit in front of the plate, bounced up, and when she caught the ball, she just put the glove down for the tag, and she did slide right into it, but what a throw from Riley Branson.
Right on the money. I mean, all she had to do was catch it and drop it. That was it. I mean, just dropped her knee. And when the tag was made, the girl started to slide. She slid right into the tag, which caught her right in the face.
So a base hit by Meyer, but 8-2 on the putout as Grimsley thrown out at home. And it's runner at first now with 2 outs, and that'll bring in the cleanup hitter, the catcher, Grace Dameron.
I can't believe the base hitter only went to first, never went to second on the throw.
And the ball into the dirt, and they're going to go down to second base as it gets away from Wyrick. So Hannah Jo.
Yeah, a little wild pitch there.
Having trouble. Has not found an official strike as yet.
No.
That pitch from Meyer probably would have been a strike, but so base hit and wild pitch, runner at second with 2 outs.
Oh,
there's
a strike. Okay, I thought they looked pretty good, but I wasn't too sure.
This is one of those guys that hollers it out and then waits about 2 counts before he puts the right hand up. So we're going to have to be careful on that. There's a 1-1 pitch. That's way outside for a ball. No doubt about that one.
Nope.
Dameron with a .468 average. She's their leading hitter, the catcher. Has 37 hits, 23 RBI, 6 home runs.
They're all way up in the box, too, aren't they?
Yep. Here's the next, and got in on her hands, fouled out of play off to the right. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hannah can get out of this with no problem or no blood being drawn if she can do this. Just get one pitch.
Yeah, Alexis Johnson left. I'm surprised she's not a little deeper for the cleanup hitter.
They're all three are actually kind of about the same
medium
spot.
Depth in the outfield. And Branson in center playing her actually to hit. Speaking of hit, she's hit by the pitch.
Yep. Tried to come inside, caught her on the upper part of the arm.
So a walk. There's a sacrifice, a base hit and hit by pitch. And we'll have a
see who it's going to be here.
Courtesy runner.
Number 8.
Yeah,
number 8.
Number 8. And that will be Briley Sparks. Comes in as a courtesy runner. That'll bring in Tanner Turner, the pitcher. Number 5 hitter in the lineup. So 2 on, 2 out.
Yeah, Hannah does this, though. And then she'll turn on the next inning and strike up the sides. You just never know what's going to happen.
Turner with a .390 batting average. A very potent top of the order here for Bowling Green. Bit of an open stance on the right side. Again, up in the box. First pitch from Hannah is low for a ball. Good stop by Wyrick.
Down, 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 down.
Yep, just having a little trouble finding that release point. Cold day, so you know that the grip on the ball is going to be tough. You got to try to keep those hands warm. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Oh, there's the big changeup. Swing and a miss.
That may have been the first good changeup she's thrown.
Yeah, it may have been the first changeup she's thrown. I don't think anything else has been a changeup. Turn at .390. Got 6 doubles, 22 RBI, 4 home runs. There's a ball off the end of the bat, fouled off to the right now to play.
Okay, one more strike.
Ahead of the batter now, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Haley Chandler, the second baseman, waits on deck. A leadoff walk. Sacrifice to second base. The sun.
Yeah, just making a peek here.
Go on out, big guy.
Love it.
Here's the 1-2 pitch coming home. And ball inside gets through the legs of Wyrick, and the runners will advance.
Well, that's an unusual pass ball for Wyrick.
So now runners at second and third with 2 outs.
A wild pitch, a pass ball, a walk, a hit by pitch. Runner thrown out the plate. Just about everything is so far this happening.
Interesting start to the day.
Yeah.
2-2 the count. Johanning looks in. Here's the pitch. That was a changeup again. Ball hits the dirt. They tag her out. And Hannah Jo gets out of it with a little help from her friends. In the inning for the Lady Bobcats, no runs, 1 hit. There were no errors and 2 left on base. We played 1/2 inning, and there is no score.
C.D. King Construction, LLC is a local general contractor that can provide you with any construction needs you may have. The goal at C.D. King Construction is to complete projects that exceed the customer's expectations. They take special care in each and every detail with your budget and goal in mind. From custom work to simple installation jobs, C.D. King Construction has a service to fit your needs. Learn how your dreams can become a reality by calling Cody at 573-259-9234 or find C.D. King Construction LLC on Facebook.
So Bowling Green threatens in the top of the first inning, but with the help of a great throw from Riley Branson center field, runner thrown out to plate. Sullivan keeps them off the scoreboard, and they have a chance now to get to the batter's box and do some damage on their own.
And talking about that throw from Riley, you can't blame the coach at third for center because it took a perfect throw to get.
Oh, yeah.
And that's what it was. It was a perfect throw.
Yep. All right, pitching-wise, it's Tanner Turner on the circle for the Lady Bobcats. According to the stats I have, 13-0 with a 2.33 ERA. On the year, she has pitched 96 in the third innings, given up 71 hits, 50 runs, 32 of those earned. She's walked 35 but struck out 125, so pretty good ratio there. Facing 423 batters, 374 official at-bats. She has given up 8 home runs. Opponent's batting average against, though, is just 190.
That's an unbelievable number, isn't it?
Yeah, on-base percentage 284. She's had 2 wild pitches, but she's hit 14 batters.
She comes in, and that's what it does. She'll come inside.
Goes inside. So Kayla Ulrich will lead things off. She was the hitting star on Thursday.
She's strong enough to hit those inside pitches, too. We've seen that.
Yeah, a little bit of a breeze. Not a real strong breeze, but a little bit of a breeze blowing out more toward right field, right center. She's in the right-handed batter's box up close to the plate. The first pitch to her is inside and called a strike on the corner.
Yeah, he's going to be really a delayed guy here.
Yeah. So if you hear some long pauses, it's because we're waiting for the umpire to call the pitch. And that is low. Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Turner working quickly. Next pitch is high. Out of the zone, ball 2, 2-1. Riley Branson waits on deck. Ulrich stands in with a .465 batting average.
Right fielder's in kind of close. Everybody else is back.
There's a chopper snare by the third baseman. Nice play over there.
What
a good throw to first. A backhand snag at third by Meredith Betts on a hard hit ball right down the line.
That ball was smoked. She just stuck her glove down, and she was right on the line. She had to be, or she would have never made that play.
With the backhand, now she's checking her hand.
Yeah.
Standing in, Riley Branson bats on the left side. Slapper. Little running butt. Puts it past the pitcher, the shortstop. Put it in your pocket.
Yep.
And then she stumbles over the bag.
Yeah, then she calls herself safe. Yeah. She slides.
Stumbles over the bag. Yeah. She did that intentionally. There was that little gap. Shortstop was back, and she just put it right perfectly between the pitcher and the third baseman. Shortstop had to come in and field it. No way they were going to throw Riley out at first, so a bunt single.
She is quick. We'll see what happens here.
Hannah Johanning stands in. She shows bunt. Late break, and they throw back to the pitcher. No throw through.
I don't think the catcher saw her. I don't think the catcher saw her take off. I really don't. Stolen base.
Kind of a late break there. Hannah flashed the bat out in front like she was going to bunt, pulled it back. And I don't know if
I didn't even see what the call was.
I didn't either. We'll have to figure out here. Ball, okay. There's a pop-up on the right side. First baseman over, now the second baseman ranges over and fields it. Tag up on the play going to third is Riley Branson.
As good as a fielder's choice right there.
So Branson at third with 2 outs on the foul pop-up to the second baseman. And that'll bring in Sophia Wyrick, the catcher.
It's good play, good communication out between first and second baseman. Second baseman's ball all the way.
Yeah, she had the better angle on it.
All right, Sophie.
Right-handed batter, middle of the box, up close to the plate. Swing and a miss. Took a little something off of that one. Wyrick with a big cut.
Yep.
Outfield straightaway and left and center, medium depth. Right fielder off the line a bit, a little bit shallower. 0-1 delivery. Line drive up the middle. Base hit as it goes down in front of the center fielder. And Sophia Wyrick puts Sullivan on top. 1-0.
Right back from whence it came. I mean, that ball was stroked. The pitcher threw her glove up, but it was past her by the time she threw the glove up.
So an RBI base hit for Sophia Wyrick, and we'll have a courtesy runner for her as well, I think. Maybe not.
No, that's...
no.
She's staying there.
Yeah, she's staying there.
They're kind of thin on the bench today.
Yeah. So that'll bring in Alyssa Sharp, playing third base today. First pitch to her is high for a ball. Had some, as we mentioned, some really good at-bats at Logan Rogersville the other day. Had a key hit there in the 5th when Sullivan took the lead. It's a 1-0 pitch, foul back.
Right on it.
Yeah. She was right. I mean, she was right on a bunch of pitches, fouled them back, some tough pitches, really battled the count, and just had a really good ball game. Even up 1-1. Here's the next from Turner. Swing and a miss.
Pulled the string on her.
Yep. That was up and out of the zone a little bit. Little rise ball.
Sharpen up.
And they're going to set up outside. Bouncing one in. Good play by the catcher, Dameron. Count evens up 2-2. Wyrick at first. 2 outs, a run in. Sullivan on top, 1-0 in the bottom of the 1st. And that pitch is high for a ball. Good take by Sharp. Works the count full 3-2 with Jaden Blankenship waiting on deck. Turner working quickly, gets a sign from Dameron. Here's the pitch. Took a little something off of that one, and Sharp able to get a piece of it. Foul it back to the screen. Outfield again. They're playing Sharp just slightly to pull in center field.
Yeah, the right fielder's in. Everybody else is back normal depth.
Left fielder is back. There's a line drive in left center field. Left fielder is over. She has it for the out as Grimsley had her position perfectly, but a solidly hit ball on a fly ball to left for out number 3. In the inning for Sullivan, 1 run on 2 hits. There were no errors, 1 left on base. We played 1 inning, and it's Sullivan 1 and Bowling Green, nothing.
Hanson Title Company has been serving the Franklin County area since 1865, providing their customers with high-quality service, reliable data, and quicker turnaround times to save you money. Hanson Title is the only title company in Franklin County that has their own title plant, and they have offices in Union, Sullivan, and Washington. Services include title insurance, title searches, construction dispersing, and 1031 tax-deferred exchanges. For any and all of your title needs, call Hanson Title Company at 468-2640 or in Union 636-583-2516.
Heading to the top of the second inning, Sullivan on top of Bowling Green by a score of 1-0 on the RBI base hit by Sophia Wyrick. And again, Sullivan does not have anybody out to warm the pitcher up. And
no, I hate that.
Yeah.
I know you do too.
You and I are going to have a talk with the coaching staff about that.
Your pitcher stands out there and gets cold.
Yep. Hannah Jo needs to settle down this inning.
I mean, she's only got 2 more pitches now. That's just.
Yeah, she needs to settle down this inning and find the strike zone.
Yeah, and that's the one thing. As rough as she was last inning, she gets too strong sometimes. When she comes out, she needs to settle down a little bit. But
there's a throw down to second for Bowling Green here in the top of the second. It'll be the 6, 7, and 8 hitters, Haley Chandler, Grace Dieters, and Kaylin Womack. Chandler stands in from the right side. Chandler with a .217 batting average, 13 hits on the year, including 3 doubles, a triple, and 12 RBI. She's leading off. Again, everybody up in the box. Everybody so far right-hand hitters, bit of an open stance. First pitch is low again for a ball. Given a choice, you'd rather she keep the ball down, but you've got to hit the strike zone every once in a while.
Yep.
Here's the 1-0 pitch to, oh boy.
She tried to stop it. She just couldn't. She couldn't stop the swing. She's so mad at herself right now.
That was that big tantalizing slow changeup. She probably could have swung twice at that one, still
it's like
not hit it.
Slow pitch men's softball games with this coming in.
1-1 count. Swing and a miss. Had a little smoke on that one. She slowed her down so much with that changeup that no way she was catching up with the fastball. Branson playing her over toward right out in center field. Big gap in left center. Here's the next.
Good night. Oh, must have been a little low. Must have been just a little bit low. Boy, I thought that was a good pitch. It tells you what I know.
2-2. And I was telling you, I was set up down at field level at Logan Rogersville on the third base side, so I had a good look in that right-handed batter's box. We've talked about how these pitches with Hannah Jo, a lot of them are just below the knees, and right. that was the case. I thought the home plate umpire, they're just enough low where you're not going to get the strike call.
Yeah, she's had two really good pitches and didn't get the call on either one. But
it's 3-2 now, and there's a pop-up foul out of play off to the right, and just off the top of the fence rail.
Yep.
Somebody should have dove for that one.
He had his hands up, but he wasn't trying to catch it. He was just trying to protect his head.
The count remains full at 3-2. Nobody on. Leadoff hitter in the top of the second for Bowling Green. Sullivan leading at 1-0. And the next pitch is low and inside for a ball. So another leadoff walk.
Got a busy press box up here, don't we?
Yeah, full crowd today. You get to this far, the games are a little bit more popular.
Jim Fashion from USA Today is here. And
USA Today.
Or
STL today.
Today.
Post-Dispatch.
Close. Post.
He wishes he was USA Today.
He's better than they got. He's better than those guys over there anyway.
Grace Dieters stands in. First pitch to her. Shows Bud. Back to Johanning. Throws to Venable covering at first base. So Bowling Green again playing a little small ball.
Well, they're only down 1 run, so they did the same thing in the first.
Runner at second with 1 out. Down at the bottom of the order with Kaylin Womack, the shortstop. The number 8 hitter. 211 batter. Limited action this year, just 19 official at-bats.
Okay, you got that first out. Now just go out there, get to the bottom of the order, do your job, and be done.
Up in the box, right side. Pitch off the plate outside for ball 1.
She just can't find the plate right now.
Sharp in a bit at third. Ulrich also in much closer at shortstop. She usually plays fairly deep. There's a line drive into left field. Johnson over has it for the out. Had her played perfectly. Took about a step or two to her left.
That ball sounded like it was hit harder than what it was. It just didn't go very far. Just kind
of cold day today. It's not going to carry as well.
And they'll bring really up the poke it.
Bring up the 9-hitter, McKenna Orff, the right fielder. She's a senior. Had a 163 batting average. Again, also limited action, 49 official at-bats. 8 hits, 6 RBI.
Okay,
First pitch is a strike.
Finish it right here to start the top of the order next inning.
Runner at second, now 2 outs for Bowling Green. Again, right on top of the plate. Up in the box a bit. On the outside corner for a strike.
I wasn't sure what he was going to call it. I kept waiting.
Well, I'm starting to figure out the routine. If it's a strike, he pauses.
Okay.
Before and then if it's a ball, usually he'll just straighten right up. Now bounce one in there. Good stop by Wyrick. Tried to get her to go fishing with that one. Wouldn't bite on it. 1-2 now with the leadoff hitter, Kennedy Grimsley, in the on-deck circle. Johanning leans in, gets the sign. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck her out. In the inning for Bowling Green, no runs, no hits. There were no errors. They left 1 on base. We played an inning and a half. It's Sullivan 1, Bowling Green 0.
Hi, my name is Amanda Okenfoos, loan officer at First State Community Bank in Gerald. Whether you're looking for a home or building a new one, it's good to have options. That's why First State Community Bank offers flexible options to fit your specific needs. Financing options include construction loans, fixed-rate mortgages, homes with acreage, lot and acreage loans, refinancing, and pre-qualification. Come see me, Amanda, at First State Community Bank in Gerald today. I'll work to find the right solution for you.
As we head to the bottom of the second inning, Sullivan leading Bowling Green by a score of 1-0. For Sullivan, they will have 6, 7, and 8. Same part of the lineup that Bowling Green had at the top of the inning. It'll be Jaden Blankenship leading it off today for Sullivan, then Alexis Funkhauser and Alexis Johnson.
Well, it hadn't been for a good throw to the plate, the score would be tied. I mean, same situation, basically.
Well, it could be even worse.
Yeah.
You never know how the inning would have gone had they scored that run.
Yep,
so
that's true.
As it is, it's 1-0 Sullivan in the bottom of the second. Blankenship leads it off, 369 batting average, 84 official at-bats, 31 hits, 24 singles, 4 doubles, a triple, 2 homers, and 26 RBI.
Yeah, see if Jaden's going to be on balance today.
That's on the right side, middle of the box. Turner's first pitch coming home, and foul.
No, she's not keeping that back foot in. She's just all over the place back there.
Foul it off to the right, back to the screen. Kind of, again, back in there where she's leaning out into the pitch.
She's much better than that.
Yeah. He was frustrated. I think struck out 3 times the other day in Rogersville. Her next pitch, swing and a miss.
Hold the string on her. Hit her way out front.
Kind of lunging out at the pitch.
Yep.
So she's in the hole 0-2.
And the more frustrated you get, the worse you are,
Yeah, you can just, you keep pressing and getting more frustrated. They set up way outside on the 0-2 pitch, and she lays off that one. That one too far to reach. Third baseman is Betts. She's even with the bag off a couple of steps. First baseman is Meyer, well behind the bag. Second baseman playing deep. 1-2 pitch, popped in the air down the right field line, and it's going to go foul. Nobody can get to it.
Yep, no man's land.
But a better swing that time, I think. Able to foul off a pretty good pitch.
If you watch that back foot, I mean, it's almost late in the season now, but if you watch that back foot, she's got that front toe pointed basically towards the pitcher as much as she can get it. See it?
Stands in with a 1-2. Yeah, swing and a miss on a high, hard one.
Yep, she can't keep that back foot in place because she's got that ankle already turned.
So that'll bring in Alexis Funkhauser, playing first base today. Nobody on, 1 out. Good to see that crowd of the football team is out in the bleachers out there.
Sure are.
First pitch, swing and a miss. A little bit late on that swing and a high delivery. Got that rise ball, and that's a tantalizing pitch.
Sure.
Alexis comes up empty on that one. Yeah, I talked with Coach Har today. They're actually they were cleared to get back in as a group today.
Yeah, they were supposed to start practicing today.
Yeah, they're actually going to go down and practice after the game.
Okay.
So he told me this morning on the interview on Sports Talk, but they're here supporting the Lady Eagles. 0-2 pitch to Funkhauser. Lays off one high and inside.
Well, one tried to go up the ladder with it there, and that one just got too high.
Yeah, got a little bit too inside, too. The other two a little bit more out over the plate. Straight away in the outfield, medium depth. 1-2 pitch, change up, swing and a miss.
2 in a row. 2 for the game, 2 in a row.
And that'll bring in Alexis Johnson. And
Alexis been out for a couple of weeks. I hope she doesn't get over anxious here. Just kind of relaxes.
Stands it to the right side, middle of the box, open stance. First pitch to her is high.
Good eye there. It was up where everybody else was swinging them. She let that go.
Grace Hallmick waits on deck if Johnson can keep the inning going. First baseman Meyer now even with the bag in a little bit. Next pitch, swing and a miss.
You've got to have a lot of movement on those pitches out there. So you've seen a lot of swing and misses.
Well, that rise ball is it's a tough pitch to handle. Here's the 1-1 delivery, and that's low and inside. Skips out of the way. 2 balls and a strike. And straight away all the way around the outfield. Actually, center fielder shading her just a bit to pull. Breeze picks up a bit, blowing out toward right. Next pitch is outside for ball 3, 3-1.
Gracie Hallmick says, come on, let me bat.
Yeah, let's take a walk here. Get a base runner with 2 outs. Johnson stands in, chokes up a bit, and high and wide for ball 4.
It's the first walk given up.
Good job by Alexis. You've been out for a while. It's a state semifinal game. You're back in there after being out for a while. You can get a little anxious, a little nervous, and held her composure. Hallmick shows a little bit of a bunt, bats from the left side. Slapper, pitch was high, let it go for a ball.
Pretty good wheels on her, too.
Yep, if Hallmick can keep the inning alive, we're back up to Kayla Ulrich at the top of the order. Shows bunt, pulls it back. Pitch is low and outside for a ball. Now, one of the things I talked about with the slappers, it's hard as an umpire because, you've got that basic framework of a strike zone. That pitch is a strike on the outside corner. But with the batter moving,
it's kind of hard to keep your eyes.
That's you're right there. It's in your line of vision. Here's the 1-2 pitch, a late swing, and she runs up on that one, way behind it.
I thought it was a bit outside, too.
2-2. Third base and shortstop in. First base and second base back a little bit. 1-2 pitch. Lets it go outside.
Looked like it was up and away, I thought, from here.
Yep, ball 3.
I got a pretty good look at the left-hander. I could see the box here a little better.
So it goes full on Grace Hallmick. Runner at first, 2 outs. Here's the next. And she fouls one out of play off to the left and down to the track.
Staying alive.
Good job to make some contact as Alexis Johnson was off on contact. Had rounded the bag. Now trots back over to first base.
She was just trying to put that over a third baseman's head is what she was trying to do.
Yeah, the outfield's a little bit deep for Gracie here, I think. Next one, chopped towards short. Backhanded by the shortstop, though, to first. Save.
No way. Base hit.
Yep. Hallmick just beat it out. That little slow chopper to the shortstop. And with this springy turf here, that's one of those where you're a little tentative about charging it because you could get that big high hop. So a walk and an infield hit brings up Kayla Ulrich.
Nick will bring him down to you.
2 on, 2 out. Here's the first, way outside high for a ball. Ulrich with a hard smash to third, her first time up, backhanded by the third baseman Betts, who threw her out at first. She's right on the line, about a step off. That's inside and hits her. I mentioned 14 hit batters coming in by Turner, and that's her first of the day, so the bases are now loaded.
When I was looking at some stats earlier today, the Alexis Funkhauser had been hit 9 times.
Yeah. But it's been a while.
Yeah.
She's due.
Yeah. All right, Riley, what are you going to do, kiddo?
That one hit her in the ankle. She kind of goes down the right field line, walks it off. So bases loaded, 2 outs, and Riley Branson stands in. Beat out a little chopper, a little running bunt, pushed past the pitcher to the shortstop. They're in on the left side of the infield, back on the right.
Great speed on the bases.
Here's the first pitch, and it's a strike. About belt high on the outside corner. Outfield is still, now left fielder comes in a little bit, as does the right fielder. And she lets that one go, and that's low and outside for a ball.
That's going to be a little bit unnerving for a pitcher as well. I mean, I've never faced a pitcher that's batter like this, but.
And she just tries to reach out and poke one of that left side, fouls it off, so she's in the hole now, 1-2, and she's got to make sure she puts it in play. You may see her take more of a full swing now with 2 strikes instead of that little kind of the running push bunt or,
everybody's in. It's our infielder's in.
Now here we go. And she pops one up, foul out of play off to the left. Had to take a full swing at that one.
Yes, she did. She had everybody stopping in her tracks. Third baseman and shortstop were moving with the pitch, and they stopped in a hurry.
Now, he mentioned second base and first base in a bit as well. Another 1-2 delivery coming home. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside, pulled the string on her, and a strikeout to end the threat. In the inning for Sullivan, no runs. They had one hit. There were no errors and 3 left on base. We have played 2, and Sullivan leads at 1-0.
Whether it's balls and strikes, fouls, or flags, your referees and game officials are a vital part of high school athletics. If you've ever tried your hand at officiating, you know how hard these men and women work, and you certainly know that they would never miss a call intentionally. Keep these things in mind as you attend sporting events. After all, respecting officials and authority figures is one of the most valuable lessons that we can teach our students. This message has been brought to you by your friends here at KTUI Radio and the Missouri State High School Activities Association.
So we head to the top of the third. The Bowling Green student section out in left center field doing some cheering and some chants out there. Sullivan defensively has Alyssa Sharp at third, Kayla Ulrich at short, Haley Venable at second base, Alexis Funkhauser at first, Alexis Johnson in left, Riley Branson in center, and Grace Halmick in right field. Sophia Wyrick behind the plate, Hannah Johanning, the senior, in the circle with the start today. Wyrick with the throw down to second base, one hop right on the bag, and here we go into the top of the third. It'll be the top of the order for Bowling Green. We'll have Kennedy Grimsley, Meredith Betts, and Jade Meyer.
Well, we don't need a walk to start it off. She's first 2 innings. Let's change that right now.
So Grimsley with a leadoff walk and was thrown out to plate. She was sacrificed to second, and on a base hit by Meyer was thrown out on the plate on a great throw by Riley Branson. First pitch to her is a foul back to the screen.
It's the first strike she's seen. She walked on 4 straight to start the game.
Third baseman Sharp in a couple of steps off the line, a couple at third. Funkhauser even with the bag at first. Ulrich in a little bit at short. Venable back at second base. The 0-1 delivery coming home. Swing and a miss. That pitch was out off the plate. She went on after it.
Good curveball there. That
Good
ball had
curveball.
late movement to it.
And it's kind of strange because we've seen Riley Branson in center field playing everybody hit the other way.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I don't know if that's kind of the tendency for Bowling Green, if that's what they like to do. That pitch didn't miss by much. May have been a tad low at the knees, just below. But normally, most times in a right-handed batter, you're playing them to pull, but she's way over in the right center field and a big gap in left center. Well, there's the changeup, swing and a miss.
That is the nastiest pitch. We've said that so many times this year, but you just can't believe it. If you haven't seen that pitch is just nasty.
You know, as we've talked about a lot, and she's really got different speeds on it.
Yes.
She throws that big slow one that just kind of floats in there, one a little bit faster that, you know, you have trouble adjusting to, and then there's the fastest one. It's slower. It looks like the fastball delivery, but it's just a few miles an hour slower. First pitch was high for a ball to Meredith Betts. Betts with a sacrifice, 1-4 her first time up. That pitch is low and outside, 2-0.
Her front foot is right on that line, the front of the box line.
Yeah. Up close to the plate as well. Here's the 2-0 delivery. That's tails outside. The curveball drops low. Well, now goes 3-0 on Betts. So we didn't get the leadoff walk, but she's threatening to walk the number 2 hitter, second hitter. Need to come back here with a 3-0 count. Ulrich deep at short.
She'll take one.
That pitch on the inside corner for a strike.
She may take 2 with all the problems that Anna's been having finding a plate.
And again, Branson way over into right center, and Halmick over toward the right field line. Here's the 3-1.
Must have been a little bit low, I guess.
The ball lower, a little outside, and a one-out walk now.
It's 1 each inning so far. Anna's not real happy with herself as she slams the ball back into the glove.
So 3 walks, 3 strikeouts. Jade Meyer stands in, had a base hit her first time up, and was left stranded over at third. First pitch to her, fouled off of Wyrick and back to the screen. Got a big cut at that first pitch.
The umpire's asking, "Are you all right, hon? You all right?" Yeah.
Yeah, she's a catcher.
Yeah, went up the chest protector. Upper part of my arm, no worries.
Yeah, nah. Just another bruise to the collection.
Yeah. No worries.
Stands in again way up in the box. Right front foot is right on the line.
Yeah.
And there's a pitch on the outside corner for a strike.
She's striding out of the box.
And we had that twice.
I heard that.
Yeah,
Yep, down there.
Yeah, it was right both times because I had the good look at field level. He was right both times. There's one bounced in. The runner goes to second, and not in time.
Yep. Good slide to the outside part of the bag.
Yep.
Good throw.
Yeah. It was a bounced in, and it was a good reaction. Took the good secondary lead. Once she saw the ball get away from Wyrick, she took off. Betts did down to second. So advancing, I guess wild pitch.
Yeah, it was wild pitch.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pitch was a ball. There's the curveball. See you later. Second strikeout of the inning on that big changeup.
Well, she's got the first 2 strikeouts this half inning here. Both of them have been on changeups.
That'll bring in the catcher, Grace Dameron, hit by a pitcher first time up. And she's the one you got to watch out for here.
Yep.
4.68 average. 6 home runs and 23 RBI, lead the team. Tied for the lead in the team with Meyer. And on the outside corner for a strike. Tanner Turner, the pitcher, waits on deck.
That's a foul. That's just a foul with a weight pitch is all it is. You're not going to do much with it.
Here's the 0-1 delivery. And just a little blooper toward second. And Venable takes it and goes to the bag herself. That one was right off the end of the bat. Had a lot of English on it.
Yep.
And Funkhauser had gone over to try and field the ball. Venable, realizing that, just grabbed it and beat the runner to first for the out. So 4 unassisted at first base. You don't see that very often.
No.
In the inning, no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base after 2.5. Sullivan 1, Bowling Green nothing.
Dace Insurance is a full-service independent insurance agency with 35 years of experience serving the needs of over 5,000 individuals and families and 300 businesses in our area. Dace Insurance is an agency you can depend on with proven professionals, honest, fair, and interested in the needs of the people they serve. Sharon Dace and her staff don't work for an insurance company. They work for you with home, life, auto, and commercial policies tailored for you. Dace Insurance, located at 602 North Franklin in Cuba and 47 East Springfield in Sullivan.
We head to the bottom of the 3rd inning. Again, a base runner left on for Bowling Green. Lady Bobcats, they've left 4 on base so far. Sullivan in the game has left 4 on as well. Left the bases loaded last inning. Had bases loaded with 2 outs. And Riley Branson in 2 spots, striking out. It'll be Hannah Johanning, Sophia Wyrick, and Alyssa Sharp, the first 3 batters for the Lady Eagles here in the bottom of the 3rd inning.
And we got somebody else listening here. I just got a text message. He actually got it a while back. Heck of a softball coach and player herself, Mary Wiedenoff's listening. Mary Wiedenoff.
Oh, okay. Well, we're glad she's listening. So Hannah Jo stands in from the right side, middle of the box, up close to the plate. Straight away in medium depth in the outfield. First pitch to Hannah Jo. Line drive into left is going to drop in for a base hit. Got one up and out over the plate. Left fielder was back just a bit, and Hannah Jo just dropped it right in front of her.
Hit a rope out there.
Yep. Hard hit ball. Leadoff single for the Lady Eagles will bring in Sophia Wyrick. She had the RBI base hit in the first for the Sullivan run.
All right, ladies, let's get the line moving. Come on now.
Wyrick stands in, .429 batting average. Deep in the box, shows bunt, pulls it back. They'll throw to second on a late break by Johanning. Throw was on the first base side. She's in with a stolen base. I don't know. It looked to me like she may have offered at it.
I thought she did too, but I'm not sure what the count, what the call was.
And he's not yet. There's a line drive hit. It hits the pitcher. She picks it up, throws to first. Johanning with the late break to third base.
Knocked the glove right off her hand.
Talk about self-defense, and they're going to go check on her. The umpire, first base umpire is going over and checking on her. The catcher's out there. The coach is coming in.
Yep. That was smoked. I mean, well, that scores a run. If it does, if the
well, the first time up Wyrick hit one right back up the box, except it was high enough where she couldn't get to it. That one was right at her chest.
Play goes 1-3. Johanning went to third on the throw.
And that's when you see your life flash before your eyes.
Yeah. I mean, that was smoked.
And she didn't have much time to react.
I think it actually went off of the heel of her hand is what it went off of.
They'll bring in Alyssa Sharp. Sharp with a hard hit fly ball to left. Pops one up out in the shallow center. Second baseman ranging back. Reaches up and grabs it. Johanning brings break off at third. Good play by the second baseman, Chandler. Going out, had to reach high over her head.
Yeah, that short center fielder should have called her off on that. She had to play in front of her. She was coming in. It turned out fine because Johanny didn't try and attempt to come home. But
And that'll bring in Jaden Blankenship. Be nice to see Jaden get off the snide here. First pitch to her, she lays off that high outside delivery. Struck out swinging her first time up. Leading off last inning.
Like she just shorten up and put the ball in play. Just base hits, just line drive shots.
Yeah,
left center's wide open.
There's a line drive. Caught.
Oh, what a catch. What a catch.
Center
Holy
fielder
cow.
ranging over to her left and caught it on the run. Hard hit ball, well hit ball by Blankenship, but a great play by the center fielder on the line drive out. And Sullivan is turned away in the third.
Well, we've seen some defense.
No runs, one hit, no errors, one left on base. We head to the fourth. Sullivan 1, Bowling Green nothing.
Hey, Sarah from Frykes Market here. Have you tried our online shopping yet? If not, you should. Frykes was the first in Sullivan to offer online grocery shopping, so we know what we're doing. We offer pickup and delivery options, whatever's easiest for you. And if you order at lunchtime, you can get your order after work with our same-day option. Check us out at FrykesMarketOnline.com. That's FrykesMarketonline.com. See you soon.
We started the game off at Logan Rogersville with 4 scoreless innings, a pitcher's duel with good defense played behind both pitchers. And that's where we're at here tonight so far. Sullivan scratched out that run in the first to take a 1-0 lead, but good defensive plays on both sides.
How many pitches did you have for her that half inning?
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's what I had. Five pitches. Wow.
Yeah, Sullivan being aggressive.
Making sure I was right on that.
Yeah. So leading off for Bowling Green is going to be Tanner Turner, pitcher, batting in the 5-hole. Open stance on the right side, up in the box. First pitch to her is low for a ball.
Yeah, see, she's outside the box with that front foot, too.
Yeah. And, of course, the lines on the turf, the AstroTurf part, are painted on.
Right.
And you've got the baseball batter's box there as well. There's a chopper to third, picked up by Sharp. Throw across the first. Good stretch by Funkhauser. Gets it for the out, 5-3 on the putout. They'll bring in Haley Chandler. Led off the second inning with a walk and was left stranded.
Second baseman number 13, Haley Chandler.
Chandler comes in with a .217 average. And she's one of the few batters for Bowling Green that's off the plate.
Yeah,
she's again up in the box. That pitch is low and outside for a ball. Santa Joe tried the curveball, but the curveball hasn't been quite as effective today as it was against Logan Rogersville. It's winding up a little too far off the plate. There's a foul back to the screen on the right. She went down to get a low delivery. Count evens up at 1-1. I mean, you don't want to make it too good of a pitch, but that's one because it breaks away from a right-handed batter. You want it to start out,
over the plate.
Yeah, toward the outside part of the plate and break away. And there's a good one right there. It was fouled out of play off over the stands and inside the fence behind us. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Grace Dieters waits on deck for the Lady Bobcats.
Sam just texted me, said if people want to, they can text 573-677-1001 and let us know that you're listening and where you're at.
All right, yeah. That pitch is inside corner at the knee. Strike 3 called. She knew it.
And she took a step back and went to the back rack.
And that'll bring in Grace Dieters, the center fielder. Sacrifice pitcher to second baseman covering last inning to advance Chandler to second. And there's an off-speed pitch. It goes low for a ball.
We'll give you that fax number again here in a minute, or text number in a minute once we get through this half inning.
573-677-1001.
There it is.
That pitch is inside. Good scoop by Wyrick. First time we've seen her go that far inside in a while. Everything's been away.
Wiping her hand. It might have got away from her a little bit.
And that may be why Branson's playing so far into right center. They've been pitching everybody away, not coming inside. That one is low for a ball. It skips in, so she's 3-0 on Dieters now.
Come on, she's trying to break a record here.
Low it down.
Yep.
Looks over, gets the pitch sequence from Shannon Purvis in the dugout, stands on the pitching rubber. Here's the pitch, and it's high for a ball. I'll say that's
ball 4.
Yeah, that's.
I didn't know what she was waiting on.
Maybe the umpire was confused.
Yeah. He pointed to first.
So Hannah Joe's had a walk in each inning.
Yep.
4 on the day. That'll bring in Kaylin Womack. Womack with a hard hit ball to left, right at Alexis Johnson. Had her played perfectly. So runner on with 2 outs. That pitch is high. Hannah Joe trying to get a little extra on that one and overthrew it.
Right now she's just absolutely all over the place.
Tremendous crowd here today.
Well, they're everywhere, aren't they?
Yeah, a lot of red and black from Bowling Green. And at low, there's a throw behind the runner at first. Funkhauser, nice job to come off and make sure she got that one. So 4-pitch walk to Dieter. She's fallen behind Womack 2-0.
Six balls in a row.
Second baseman Venable is back. Ulrich in a bit at short. Branson way over in the right center. Here's a 2-0 delivery. Yeah, it's right down the middle for a strike. Warwick up ready to throw.
I don't think she's going anywhere. They haven't tried to yet.
Here's the next from Hannah Joe. There's that change up. Tried to hold up.
Yep,
yeah.
Couldn't do it. She just couldn't. It's hard to do. You start that swing. I mean, it's hard to stop.
Yep. A bit of a weak swing and a miss. And another swing and a miss. Strikes her out. 2 strikeouts and a walk in the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. Another left on base. As we head to the bottom of the 4th inning, Sullivan still leading Bowling Green 1-0.
Hi, this is Jane with Boomers. I just want to let you know that we're open 7 days a week for lunch, dinner, and late-night snacks. We have daily food specials, and we're known for our fantastic pizzas, burgers, and the best wings with the best sauces in the area. We have 11 TVs for you to keep up with your favorite teams, plus pool tables, games, and dartboards. We're family-friendly, and we have a large room for parties and entertainment. So come see us today at Boomers, 555 Walmart Drive in Sullivan.
Ball game goes into the bottom of the 4th inning. Sullivan on top 1-0. They'll have 7, 8, 9. Funkhauser, Johnson, and Halmick coming to the plate this inning against the pitcher for Bowling Green, Tanner Turner, the junior. They've got Meredith Betts at third base, Kaylin Womack at short, Haley Chandler at second, Jade Meyer at first, Kennedy Grimsley in left, Grace Dieters in center, and McKenna Orff in right field. Behind the plate is Grace Dameron and Tanner Turner in the circle. Funkhauser leads things off. She struck out swinging her first time up back in the 2nd. And a right-handed batter, middle of the box. Turner looks in, gets a sign, winds and fires, and the first pitch is the rise ball high for ball 1. And they played pretty much everybody straight away in the outfield. A little bit shallower in left this time around, medium depth in right and center. 1-0 pitch, chop foul up the third baseline.
Third baseman is right on the line. She's about a step off as long as she is when the pitch is thrown.
And just a tad in front of the base, maybe a step or two. Shortstop and second base are playing her up the middle for the most part. Here's a 1-1 delivery. Change up way out in front of it. She recognized it but couldn't hold up. Coach Crump had to skip the rope over in the third base coach's box. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The fielder tracks that one down, brings it back in. And a bit more of a breeze popping up. Here's the 1-2.
Oh.
Inside corner. Ooh.
Whoa, there was that. I don't even know where that was.
Ooh.
That just looked so good from here.
Because he was still hunched over. And
Yeah.
you know, the pattern has been when he stays hunched over, it's going to be a strike. He fooled us that time. Swing and a miss on a rise ball.
That looked like that caught the inside corner to me.
Yeah,
I mean,
that was.
maybe it didn't, but it looked like it did to me.
Yeah, the pitch before, that one was up and away on the rise ball, and Funkhauser not able to catch up with it. So a strikeout for out number 1. That'll bring in Alexis Johnson. She drew a walk and was left stranded at third back in the 2nd inning.
That's the 4th strikeout.
First pitch to her is high and wide for ball 1. Here's the wind and the pitch, and a fly ball into right field. Right fielder going back as that carries. 1 hop over to the fence, and Johnson hits the second base with a 1-out double.
Atta way, Alexis.
Now the wind, according to the flag in straightaway center field, had died a little bit, but she got some pretty good contact on that one. And
I think that fooled the right fielder.
Yeah, she was in shallow, and it definitely fooled her.
Yeah, it took one hop hopping off the fence.
So 1-out double for Alexis Johnson. So she's back in the groove already after sitting down with a good walk and now a double. Brings in Grace Halmick. left-handed batter, a slapper. We'll see if she tries to punch a bunt through there. First pitch is a strike.
Everybody in this ballpark is expecting a bunt here.
Yeah, everybody's in. The second baseman charging way in. She's just a little bit on the first base side of the pitching circle, and she'll be even with the pitcher. Puts a bunt down, a good one. Third baseman comes in and gets it. Throw to first, save.
Away. Got them wheels moving, didn't she?
And nothing more the third baseman Betts could do. No, I mean, she was in her kitchen.
Well. Yeah, she played it well.
And she just got enough, just let out enough off of it. It was just slow enough. She got to it, got rid of it quickly. Halmick just beat it out. Johnson goes to third. Halmick on at first with another bunt single.
All right, Kayla.
First and third, one out, and Kayla Ulrich stands in.
Oh, excuse me, swinging, bouncing off the...
Yeah, tried to hold up. Ball was in on her and fouled it off the screen, so she's in the hole 0-1. But as I mentioned, she got all 4 of her hits at Rogersville, and she was down in the count. There's a high fly ball into left field. Left fielder going back. She's going to be over her head and off the fence. That'll score 2. As here comes Halmick.
Big double.
Left fielder was going back. She was right at the fence, reached up at the last second, and got a glove on it and dropped it.
I don't know. I don't understand why what are they doing here? Oh, she's taking the...
Calling timeout, taking her batting gloves off.
Taking that elbow pad she wears.
Yeah. So a double.
2 more RBIs for her. She has absolutely been on fire in the second half of this year.
That scores Johnson and Halmick. Sullivan up 3-0, and Riley Branson tries to punch one up the line and fouls it at the plate. So she got that bunt single in the first and a stolen base, scored on the hit by Wyrick. Struck out to end the bases loaded situation in the second. 1 for 2 on the day. Stands in from the left side. Punches a bunt up to the first base side. The pitcher gets it, throws to first, and gets her. Nice play.
She's the only one that could do it. Good play by the pitcher.
Yeah, that was a great job by Turner to field her position. Ball was to the second base side, and second baseman coming in probably would not have thrown her out.
I don't think she would have.
Turner's momentum was carrying her to the bag. She threw her out. Runner goes to third. Hannah Johanning stands in. First pitch to her is a called strike.
That caught the inside corner. The pitch.
1-3 on the put out. Runner goes to third. 2 outs in the inning. That pitch is low and outside. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Hannah Jo, 1 for 2 on the day. A foul pop up to the second baseman in the first, and a base hit in the third inning was left stranded at third. That pitch is high. The rise ball. High and outside. Ulrich is down at third base with 2 outs. Johanning at the plate. Ahead in the count, 2-1. Here's the next. That one high and wide on the rise ball. 3-1 the count. Sullivan with 2 runs an inning. They lead it by a score of 3-0. And Joe would like to add to that here, help her own cause. Here's the 3-1 pitch. And high for ball 4. Yeah, nobody covering second.
There she goes.
How many times have we seen her do that?
They just go to sleep on the walk.
Everybody, it's a walk, so they're just going to trot. And and the thing is, when you round it, you have to keep running. You cannot stop at the bag. You have to keep going, and she did that.
Yep.
The ball went back to the pitcher. Everybody was standing around, and so it's a walk. And I don't know if you give her a stolen base on that or not.
You have to.
But
the only way we can put it.
Yeah, Wyrick sees the first pitch go high and wide. She had an RBI base hit in the first, so a walk and a stolen base all in the same play. There's a hard hit ball. Shortstop backhands. Long throw across to first. Just in time. Beats her by a half step at first base. Got in on her hands. Shortstop with a nice backhand play, and Womack throws her out 6-3 and leaves 2 on base. So Sullivan gets 2 runs. They had 1, 2, 3 hits. There were no errors, and there were 2 left on base. We have played 4. Sullivan leads it 3-0.
Jerry's TV in Sullivan is a family-owned appliance, furniture, mattress, and electronics store. Jerry's has over 20,000 square feet of showroom with name brands of fine quality home furnishings at low prices. Jerry's TV's been serving the Sullivan and surrounding area since 1962. Jerry's has in-store financing, fast, free delivery, free setup, and free removal. When you shop at Jerry's, you get discount store prices with service in every department. Shop local. Shop Jerry's TV, 375 West Springfield and Sullivan, because service matters.
Role models are more important than ever in today's society. You can serve as a role model for others the next time you display good sportsmanship at a high school athletic event. Good sports are winners and are also vital to preserving our fine sports traditions. So the next time you attend a sporting event, remember to be a good sport and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. This message was brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and KTUI Radio.
And we got some more text messages. Natalie and Debbie Parks are listening in the car. I guess they're out there in the parking lot, or I don't know if they're where they're at, but they're listening. Glad to have you on with us today. And then Hannah Campbell texted in. She's listening and missing her teammates. And Hannah, we miss you being here.
Yeah.
Really miss you a lot.
So we head to the top of the fifth for Bowling Green. They will have the 9, 1, and 2 in the order. McKenna Orff, Kennedy Grimsley, and Meredith Betts.
Right fielder, number 14, McKenna
Orff, her first time up, struck out swinging. She's 0 for 1 on the day. Bowling Green with just one hit. They've left 5 on base. Hannah Johanning with a walk in every inning, but she's been able to get out of the jam so far. Right-handed batter up in the box, shows bunt, pulls it back, and the curved ball is high and outside. Sharp in at third. Funkhauser a couple steps in at first base. Second base and shortstop are back. Orff ahead in the count, 1 ball, no strikes. That pitch bounces in. 2-0. Outfield again. Branson way over into right field.
Yeah, left
Huge
center field
gap in left center field.
I know she can go get him, but boy, that's a long haul if it's sitting on her line.
Johanning back at the back of the circle, gets the sign, stands on. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Good pitch there. Got in on her hands.
Yeah.
Got to come in there every once in a while. Got to make them respect it.
Well, they've been up real close. So.
Yeah. The 1 ball or 2 balls, 1 strike to McKenna Orff. And that one is high for a ball. I think that may have been the faster changeup, but it just didn't get much break on it. Breeze picks up a bit, blowing out toward right. 3 ball, 1 strike count to the number 9 hitter. The next pitch bounces in for a ball.
Imagine that a walk. A leadoff walk. 3 out of the, see, what's that? 1, 2.
4 out of the 5.
4 out of 5, yeah.
No, that's 3 out of 5, yeah.
1, 2.
A strikeout in the third and a ground out in the
You're
fourth.
right. You are correct.
So we're back at the top of the order now with Kendi Grimsley. She had one of those walks leading off the ball game, was thrown out at home, and then struck out swinging in the third. 0 for 1 on the day. First pitch is low for a ball. No, it's a strike. I gotta wait on this guy.
Yep.
I get a little too impatient.
I mean, he's been really consistent.
Yeah,
You know.
just consistently slow.
Yeah, he's just slow. He is slow. There's no doubt about that.
Orff over at first. Here's the 0-1 delivery. Shows bunt. Curved ball is on the outside corner for a strike. Well,
that might put the bunt out of order again. We don't know. I tell you what.
Yeah.
Anymore, you never know.
Way up in the box now. A bit of a closed stance. And that pitch is on the outside corner, called strike 3.
She didn't think so. She dropped her hands to her knees
and that'll bring in Meredith Betts at a sacrifice. Pitcher to second baseman covering in the first. Walked, went to second on a wild pitch, was stranded in the third. And there's a pitch in the dirt, gets away from Wyrick, and the runner will advance to second base. So they don't have to worry about the sacrifice. Another wild pitch. Dave Johnson said the outfield gang is loving this.
Yeah,
Go Lady Eagles.
Yeah, I just got it.
Thanks, Dave.
Good job last night, too, Dave.
And a 1-0 count. Johanning gets the pitch sequence, bounces another one in. Wyrick able to smother this one. Jade Meyer waits on deck, getting the heart of that order.
Yep.
Keep playing with fire.
Yeah, you just can't keep doing that and expect to survive it.
So far, they've been able to get out of it. Let's keep the confidence here. 2-0 pitch, chopper back to Johanning. They've got the runner hung up now, but she's going to go to third. They didn't. She didn't want to take too much time to try and look her back or get her in a rundown, so she took the out at first. Let the runner go to third.
So she looked her back once and takes the play at first. That's a good play. Now just smother everything at the plate.
Jade Meyer stands in. A base hit, left stranded in the first, and a strikeout in the third. 1 for 2 on the day. Right-handed batter again up in the box. Curved ball is outside off the plate for a ball. We're in the top of the fifth inning. Sullivan on top 3-0. Winner goes on to the state championship game in Springfield on Friday. One off the end of the bat. I mean, right off the end of the bat.
That had a sting as cool as it is out
Yeah,
there.
that was a cue shot up the first base line.
Wooden bat, and that's broke.
Way out in front of that off-speed delivery. 1 ball, 1 strike with Grace Dameron in the on-deck circle.
Another one with her foot on the front line.
Here's the next. Got in on her hands, right back to Joe Hanning. Throw to first in time for the out. So Hannah Joe gets out of it again. 2 comebackers in the inning for Bowling Green. No runs, no hits. There were no errors, and 1 left on base. We go to the bottom of the 5th. It's Sullivan 3, Bowling Green nothing.
Hi, Danny Schmidt, Schmidt Auto Center. I want to tell you today that Schmidt Auto Center owns its building and lot. What's that mean? That means low overhead. You know what we do with low overhead? We pass it on to the customer. It is reflected in the vehicle prices that we have on the lot. Folks, I'm telling you, you won't beat our prices, and for the best quality vehicles there is. Schmidt Auto Center, 468-2233, and go online at schmidtautocenter.com. Take a look yourself.
Mobile Wallet, a fast and safe way to pay at millions of stores and within mobile apps. This is Debbie Durham with Sullivan Bank. Start by storing your card's information digitally and securely on your smart device. Shop your favorite merchants using your smartphone, tablet, or smartwatch. Your mobile device sends a unique one-time passcode to the merchant's terminal that doesn't contain actual card information like your name or card number. Add your Sullivan Bank card to your mobile wallet today. Experience the ease and convenience when making your purchases secure.
As we hit the bottom of the 5th inning, Sullivan on top of Bowling Green 3-0. It'll be 5, 6, and 7 for Sullivan. Sharp, Blankenship, and Funkhauser.
They're looking to get a couple more across, make it a little bit easier going to the
Yeah, get a little extra cushion those last couple of innings. That wouldn't hurt. Sharp's first pitch to her is low and inside for a ball. Melissa with a line drive into left, her first time up, and a pop-up to the second baseman back in the 3rd. There's a high pop-up into center field. Center fielder coming in. Dieters has it. She's under it for the out.
Good play by the center fielder. That was a big league pop-up there, and that wind was moving that thing. Stayed with it.
They'll bring in Jaden Blankenship. Blankenship with a hard hit ball to right field, to center field, right center. Center fielder made a nice running catch, and she shades over toward right center a little bit more this time. Blankenship 0 for 2 on the day with a strikeout and the line out. First pitch to her is a called strike. Straight away and deep on the infield. And good job by Jaden to lay off that rise ball.
That was all she could do. That was good concentration to stay away from that one.
Yep, straight away, medium depth and left. We mentioned the center fielder, Dieters, is over toward right center. Right fielder is Orff. There's a high fly ball down the right field line. Right fielder's got time to get over. It's in foul territory. Sliding attempt and not able to come up with it. We lose sight of the ball down that the right field line. All
I could do is watch the umpires. All I could do at that point.
Sliding attempt right over by the fence. It was a good effort by McKenna Orff, but just came up a little short. She slid into the fence.
She's come up a little lame, too.
Yeah, coach is going to come out and check on her, Coach Smith.
She still gives him a thumbs up, so it's all good.
So 1 ball and 2 strikes account to Jaden Blankenship. Alexis Funkhauser in the on-deck circle for the Lady Eagles, leading at 3-0 as they bat here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Well, we've got some folks sitting up on top of the old Fidelity camera stand out in right center field. As the pitch goes high to Blankenship, count even 2-2.
Golf carts down there. Oh, yeah, there's one right behind first base line, side the fence.
Well, they can't watch from the golf course like they do from the football field, so.
That was a nasty, it was a curveball there. I saw that thing moving from here. I thought, holy cow.
And Jaden, a big sigh of relief that wasn't a called third strike.
There's nothing she could do with it. That was an absolute perfect pitch. She could have caught that corner.
Count full at 3-2, and fouls one back. Again, took a big cut at that rise ball, and again, leaning into it.
She's not one that's going to shorten up.
Nope. She's going to take a big hack at it no matter what. Appreciate all the folks listening in. Again, that text number is 573-677-1001. Send a text in. Let us know if you're listening, where you're listening. Foul ball off to the right, now to play. Blankenship battling here. This will be the 8th pitch of the at-bat.
Tell us how much you love us, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
How much you enjoy the tremendous announcers and, you know.
Thank the sponsors, though.
Oh, there you go. Here's the next. And again, another foul off to the right. Speaking of sponsors, Lady Eagles hold on for the win. You win tomorrow at B&B. Hey, I took advantage of that yesterday. Got me a big old cold drink before I went down to the football game and froze last night.
Yeah, you...
Yeah, B&B Quick Stop, your ZX Convenience Store South Service Road in Sullivan. If Sullivan wins and we broadcast, you win at B&B. Any size fountain drink, tea, lemonade, or coffee is just 50 cents plus tax all day the next day at B&B. Chopper to third, grabbed by Betts. She'll throw across, low throw, but a good play over at first by Meyer. 5-3 on the putout. 2 outs in the inning.
That's 2 smashes down that third base line, and Betts has been able to handle both of them with ease.
Now bring in Funkhauser. Alexis is 0 for 2 on the day with 2 strikeouts. So yeah, B&B Quick Stop with that 50-cent drink promotion. Sullivan wins, and we broadcast. You get 50-cent drinks tomorrow, B&B. Plays off the rise ball.
Good. We just got one of my fans just texted me.
One of your fans?
She said, I do with bunches of kisses.
Oh, that must be your wife.
It is my wife.
Better be your wife.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss. Late swing on that one. 1 ball, 1 strike. We are in the bottom of the 5th. Sullivan leading at 3-0. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A little fister foul.
Well, that had some. Did you see how the spin was on that from that curveball?
They're straightaway shallow in the outfield and center and right. A little deeper, medium depth and left. Third baseman and shortstop are both in a little bit on the left side. They're back on the right side.
Rich and Amy Abel are listening at home, too. Say they love me. Thanks, Richie. I'll pay you later, buddy.
The guy in the back, the guy in the back room.
Yep, that's him.
Yeah. Here's the delivery. Outside for a ball. 2-2 now to Alexis Funkhauser. Alexis Johnson waits on deck. She'd like another opportunity.
You bet. We'd like for her to have one.
Yeah, it was off to a good start after being out for a while. Here's the next. Took a little something off that one. Pulled the string and a swing and a miss. 3 strikeouts on the day for Funkhauser in the inning for Sullivan. First time they haven't put any on base. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left on base. We head to inning number 6. It's Sullivan on top, 3-0.
Peterson Oil Company is your hometown propane dealer. Peterson Oil is the propane company that keeps your prices as low as possible throughout the year. Did you know that you can order your propane online at petersonpropane.com? When you give your business to Peterson Oil Company, you know that you're doing business with a local propane dealer who's been a part of our community for many, many years. With 2 offices to serve you, 1654 Highway 28 West in Owensville and 200 West Euclid in Sullivan, call 468-6600 for Peterson Oil Company.
The score of any athletic event is generally forgotten over time, but the actions of players, coaches, and spectators can leave lasting impressions. The next time you attend a high school game, think of how history will remember you. Choose good sportsmanship and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. Remember, the lessons you teach today will help develop better citizens in our communities for tomorrow. This message was brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and KTUI Radio. It's the top of the 6th inning. Sullivan on top of Bowling Green. Ooh.
Yeah, there's a dropper. Ronnie Coleman's listening down. I know he's not at the bus garage.
Savannah takes a 1-0 lead in the 6th inning over Blair Oaks.
Really? Well, there you go.
Yeah. We talked about in the pregame. You can't. Nobody sleep on Savannah.
We played.
They were down there last year.
Yep.
And, that's the pitcher's duel there.
Trying to remember, I think they had a whole bunch coming back from.
Yeah, I believe they did. Now Sullivan won the game last year 10-2 in the semifinal.
Yep.
Lost the Liason Championship. Savannah came back to win 3rd place. And for Bowling Green here in the 6th, it'll be the middle of the order, 4, 5, and 6 with Dameron, Turner, and Chandler. Dameron on the day hit by a pitch and a ground out to the second baseman. Took it to first unassisted. First pitch to her is low, skips in for a ball. And Billy Weiland.
Hey, Billy.
Billy and Mary Weiland say, go Lady Eagles, bring home a win.
Yeah, I had some fish from him last night.
There's a chopper to second. Nice job by Venable. Stays in front of it as the ball comes up on her. Throws it over to first in time for the out.
I don't want to say this too soon because the game's still got a ways to go, but this has been a very well-played defensive ball game today for both sides.
Yeah, Billy and Mary hitting over to Bell and listening in. Appreciate that, guys. Wonder if they're going over that Rivers Bend restaurant.
Might be.
Yeah, I like that place. If they're not going there, they should.
Ooh, that must have been a little bit low, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so. Pretty close. Tanner Turner stands in. 0 for 2 on the day with a strikeout and a ground out to third. Hannah Joe's next pitch. Low for a ball.
No doubt about that one, was there?
Nope.
40-footer.
Partly cloudy. Well, if get rid of a few clouds, Cody would have his prediction of the skies. He said in the game notes, he said it was going to be partly sunny at 51, and he missed that a little bit.
We told you what caused that, though. He did the coin flip. He did the coin flip with a 2008, I think he said, Hawaiian quarter. So he gives us a Hawaii
the Hawaii forecast. It better not be 51 in Hawaii. Here's a 3-0 pitch. Walked her on 4 straight.
Is that one every inning now?
No, it's 4 out of 6.
Every inning she's had walk.
No, she didn't. Yeah, she did last inning. Yeah, I had 1 in every inning. Yep. That'll bring in Haley Chandler, number 13. Chandler with a walk leading off the second, was left stranded, struck out in the fourth. 0 for 1 on the day. Bounces another one in. Wyrick with the stop. And I would imagine, I can't see
anything
down there. I would imagine Jaden Blankenship is warming up.
Yep, I would think so. I mean, she's been able to pitch herself out of it, but.
Here's the next pitch. And a little blooper into right. It's going to drop in for a base hit. Runner's going to go to third. As Branson comes up with it, throws into second base. Got in on the fist and just blooped it into shallow right center field.
Good base running by Turner going first and third.
She saw that one all the way, had the play right in front of her. So a walk and a base hit, first and third with 1 out. Will bring in Grace Dieters.
Okay, we got a change here. Something's going on.
And we may have a pinch runner for Chandler.
Yep.
And that's what it's going to be. Let's see who comes in. That will be number 8, Brodie Sparks. She was a courtesy runner for Dameron earlier. So she comes in here as a pinch runner.
Well, now you got first and third. You got first and third and only 1 out. So, Hannah, you got to do your thing again.
Well, Billy is telling me what they're doing. They're going to see Kobe Campbell at Rivers Bend. Yeah, meeting a couple from California, Missouri there. Their son Logan and Billy's son Adam are teammates on the football team and roommates at CMU. All right, so first and third, 1 out situation. 3-0 Sullivan in the top of the 6th. And at the plate is Grace Dieters. Pitch is bounced in, gets away from the catcher, and runner's going to score. Trail runner's going to go to third, and no play.
Wow. A 2-base wild pitch. And an unearned run.
So it's now 3-1 with a runner at third. And here comes Coach.
Yeah, we're going to have our pitching change right now.
Here comes
so
Jaden Blankenship.
Hannah's going to go to short.
And Ulrich will go to third. So Dieters with the 1 ball and no strike count, and we'll take a break, and we'll be right back after this.
Hanson Title Company has been serving the Franklin County area since 1865, providing their customers with high-quality service, reliable data, and quicker turnaround times to save you money. Hanson Title is the only title company in Franklin County that has their own title plant, and they have offices in Union, Sullivan, and Washington. Services include title insurance, title searches, construction dispersing, and 1031 tax-deferred exchanges. For any and all of your title needs, call Hanson Title Company at 468-2640 or in Union 636-583-2516.
So we have a runner at third, a run in, 1 out in the inning, a 1-0 count to Grace Dieters as Jaden Blankenship comes in the ball game, replacing Hannah Johanning. Jaden came in at Rogersville on Thursday, threw 1 pitch, got a line drive double play to end the ball game. So she's on to secure the win here as Bowling Green has a threat. They pushed 1 across, have a runner at third, 1 out. Blankenship's pitch to Dieters is low for a ball. Good stop by Wyrick that time. So again, a high leverage situation. Blankenship coming in here in relief. A run in, a runner at third, 1 out. Here's a 2-0 delivery. And on the outside corner for a strike. Now the fans out here,
they can see
they can hear it.
Yeah,
they can hear him say strike, but we can't. We're in the press box, well behind him, and have headphones on. We need a field mic.
Yeah.
Here's a 2-1. And that one's just low. 3-1 with Caitlin Womack on deck.
Yeah, that's three balls again.
Yep, 3-1. Dieters may have made a couple of nice plays in center field. Here's the pitch. Chopper off the end of the bat up the first base line. Funkhauser is going to tag her and keep the runner at third. Nice play by Alexis Funkhauser.
Because she wasn't watching. She wasn't
Venable
watching.
told her.
Venable, yep. Telling her it was first and third. Ground unassisted to 3.
So the runner came down the line a little bit. Funkhauser took a look over there, reached out and tagged Dieters coming down for out number 2. So the runner stays at third, bringing in Caleb Womack, and she's 0 for 2 on the day. Had a line drive to Alexis Johnson and left and a strikeout against Johanning. Right-handed batter up in the box, close to the plate. Jaden Blankenship in the circle. First pitch is outside for a ball. On the in the on-deck circle is McKenna Orff.
Need to end it right here.
Yep, get out of this with that 2-run lead, head to the bottom of the inning, and see if you can't push a couple more across. Here's the next. Chopper foul at the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Outfield straightaway. Branson now shading over again toward right center just a bit. Johnson medium depth straightaway and left, and Hallmick straightaway and right. Now Branson's going to move back over to left side.
Yeah.
Get her. She's just moving all over the place out there.
I don't know who moves them over there, do you?
I don't know if it's maybe Jason Harbor. I don't know. There's a pitch low and inside. Holds up on the swing. Good stop by Sophia Wyrick behind the plate. 2 ball, 1 strike count to Womack. She looks down to Coach Smith in the coach's box. Swing and a miss. Good curveball there by Blankenship.
Got her way out in front, too.
Oh, yeah. That one really took a dive.
Yep. Good movement.
Yeah, a lot of movement on that one. Tailing low and away from the right-handed batter. So 2-2 the count. Runner at third, 2 outs in the top of the 6th. 3-1 Sullivan. Swing and a miss. Ball in the dirt. Caught by Wyrick. Throw to first in time for the out. So a strikeout, 2-3 on the putout. Lady Eagles get out of further damage in the inning. There was 1 run on just the 1 hit. There were no errors. They had 1 left on base. We have played 5.5. It is Sullivan 3, Bowling Green 1.
CD King Construction, LLC is a local general contractor that can provide you with any construction needs you may have. The goal at CD King Construction is to complete projects that exceed the customer's expectations. They take special care in each and every detail with your budget and goal in mind. From custom work to simple installation jobs, CD King Construction has a service to fit your needs. Learn how your dreams can become a reality by calling Cody at 573-259-9234 or find CD King Construction, LLC on Facebook.
As we come back here to Sullivan Bank Ballpark at Sullivan High School, we head to the bottom of the 6th inning in this Class 3 state semifinal. Sullivan Lady Eagles and the Bowling Green Lady Bobcats. Winner goes on to the state championship game in Springfield on Friday of this week, the 30th at 5 o'clock. The loser is done after a great season.
Yep. For Johanning there, that she pitched 5 1/3, allowed 2 hits, 1 run, no earned runs, 6 walks, 7 strikeouts. Hit 1, 3 wild pitches, 83 total pitches. She can be the winner. She cannot be the loser.
So for Sullivan in the 6th inning, it will be 8-9-1. Alexis Johnson, Grace Hallmick, and Kayla Ulrich, and hopefully a whole bunch more.
Yep. It's a big inning right here.
So Johnson leads off. She's 1 for 1 on the day, been on base twice with a walk in the 2nd, left stranded, a double, and scored in the 4th. The home plate umpire was somewhere. He was up
taking a break,
up third baseline.
Hey, get a cup of coffee.
Yeah, there's a porta potty behind.
Yeah.
Who knows? Here's the first pitch from Turner, inside on the off the corner. I guess
it's just a little bit inside.
Yep.
I guess.
Yeah.
I guess that looked like a pretty good pitch.
Yeah, shit. Here's the next. That one is inside. Hits her.
Hit her right.
Got her on the back foot.
Yes.
She hobbles down to first base.
It's the second time she's got something like that. She's going to walk that off.
Now, did that hit her back? She was trying to get that back foot out of the way, and it bounced up and hit it as she was trying to pull it out of the way.
I think so. It hit her right off her toes.
Yeah.
And her toes are cold, so
yeah. So she says she's okay. That'll bring in Grace Hallmick with
Gracie's,
a couple of bunt singles.
Look at her. Look, she's looking around. Same thing as Riley Branson does. She looks around and says, okay, where do I want to go with this? Oh, I see where
they're
at.
in on the left side. Third baseman off the line and pushes it toward third. Betts has it. Looks at second. Throw to first.
Boy,
I thought she may have pulled the foot off the bag.
Well, I thought she beat it out.
Man, that was close.
It was close. It was bang, bang. He's down there. It's what he counts. It's not us.
So. Well, we say it's what he says. He said it was there. So the runner now in second with one out.
I didn't see where the play went. First baseman was covering.
Yeah, first baseman went back and covered, so it was 5-3.
5-3.
And the first pitch is a ball to Kayla Ulrich.
All right, Kayla.
She had a 2-run double her last time up.
Ooh,
That's
pitch.
on the outside corner for a strike.
That was a good pitch there.
Yeah. She's seeing the ball really well right now. She's tracking that thing as good as she has all year. There's a 1-1 pitch. That's off the on the outside corner. 1-2.
Davey.
Dave said.
Pitiful.
She was pitiful. She was safe. And that pitch is a ball. Count evens up 2-2.
I thought so too, Dave, but it doesn't matter what we think now. The guy down there in the blues want to make the final decision.
Yeah, what we think, and $5 will get you a cup of coffee at Starbucks. There's a chopper to short. Picked up there. Low throw at first. Now the runner trying to go to third. Slides in safely. Had to reach back and grab the base, and the throw was offline.
Good heads-up play.
So 6-3 on the out. And a heads-up play by Johnson to go to third. So she's there with 2 outs. Now bring in Riley Branson.
Now you don't know what you're going to do here.
Riley shows that little running bunt, pulls the bat back on a low delivery, takes ball 1.
The reason I say that is you got a runner at third with 2 outs.
You know, what I would love to see her do is just kind of pop one over that second baseman's head.
First baseman's in, second baseman's in.
Up the third baseline and foul.
Yep.
She's trying to push it that way, but I'd like to see her get the angle that bat out, like she's going to drag one and just pop it up over that second baseman's head, because she's in even with when the pitch is made, she's probably in front of the pitching rubber.
Yep.
They're in at third, in at short, back at first. Here's the 1-ball-1-strike pitch.
There it is.
There's that blooper up the middle, right by second base, and there we go.
Ask and you shall receive.
My God, we do know something.
Yeah, ask and you shall receive. There you go.
We're not as dumb as we look.
Outstanding.
Well, we'll get a comment from Dave on that one.
Yeah, we will.
I can guarantee you that. So a little blue base hit, almost hit second base, and the RBI by Riley Branson.
Gets the run back.
Right, gets that run back.
Oh, and Hannah just swung on one that was 2 feet above her head.
A little anxious on that one, I think.
Yeah, she's pumped too after that run comes in. She's settled herself down here.
Here's a 0-1 delivery, low and inside.
Good take.
Branson gets a pretty good lead off of first.
Yeah, she does too. They throw to first, she'll go second.
Here's the next. Branson goes. There's a pitch outside. Throw down, not in time. Shortstop cutting across in front of the bag as the throw never got there. So Riley with a stolen base.
They do that so much, and they can't. There's no way to reach back behind them.
And the next. That's high. Off the catcher's mitt. Back to the screen. Oh. And Branson to third base. Takes the big turn. And she'll be at third now with 2 outs and a 3-ball-1-strike count to Hannah Johanning.
Any way to get on, Hannah?
Oh, yeah. She loves a little insurance here. Here's the next. High for a ball.
3-1 now.
Now it's 3-2. Okay, I missed that one. I missed that one. Was a strike a while ago, and I missed it. All right, so now it's 3-2.
She took off Stevens when I missed.
Yeah, that's what it was. There's a chopper to third. Scooped up by Betts. Throw across, low throw, but picked at first base by Meyer. So 5-3 on the put-out route number 3, but Sullivan gets that run back.
3 outs to go.
Yep, they had 1 run in the inning on a hit and 1 left on base. And no errors, and we head to the 7th. It is Sullivan 4, Bowling Green 1.
When it comes to your finances, you need a team you can trust, someone who can help you through any situation, a local community bank you can depend on. At First State Community Bank, we are that partner. And because we're committed to Sullivan, you won't have to worry about changes to your accounts or locations. Come see me, Jordan Todd, in Sullivan today. My team and I are excited to partner with you. We'll make the process of switching banks quick and easy.
First State Community Bank, member FDIC, online at fscb.com.
Hey, Sarah from Frank's Market here. Have you tried our online shopping yet? If not, you should. Frank's was the first in Sullivan to offer online grocery shopping, so we know what we're doing. We offer pickup and delivery options, whatever's easiest for you. And if you order at lunchtime, you can get your order after work with our same-day option. Check us out at fricksmarketonline.com. That's FRICKSMARKETONLINE.com. See you soon.
And we head to the top of the 7th inning. 3 outs away from a trip to the Final Four. Savannah beats Blair Oaks 1-0.
Wow.
So the winner here will take on Savannah in the state championship game.
Outstanding. Way to go, Savannah.
Yep.
Congratulations.
Blair Oaks. And everybody goes ooh and ah in the crowd.
Yeah. I don't think anybody expected that, but, anybody can beat anybody.
Some of the Sullivan folks might remember Savannah from last year. But,
I remember. I called that game.
Yeah.
Jim and I were both there.
Yeah. So here we go into the top of the 7th inning for Bowling Green. Their last chance. 3 runs to tie. 9-1-2.
Yep. They're going to have people coming up they want.
They're going to get to those people they like to see.
Yep.
And Johanning is at third. Ulrich is still at short. Jaden Blankenship in the circle.
Strikes, Jaden.
Here's the first. Fouled out of play. Off to the right now behind the bleachers. Kind of unusual. I would almost expect them to take a pitch or two. Down by 3, needing some base runners. No ball, 1 strike count. Blankenship looks over to the dugout, gets the pitch sequence, looks at the forearm pad, and pitches outside for a ball. Got all the different pitch sequences on a little kind of a placard on their forearm.
Like the football teams were.
Yeah, and they get it from the dugout. And she'll look at it. Everybody on the left side of the infield looks at it. Here's the next pitch. Swing and a miss. Took a little something off of that one. Pulled the string. 1-2.
I think they use numbers is what they're using.
Yeah, it's just there. One number is the pitch, the location, that sort of thing. I think they use 3 numbers altogether is what they use. And they'll vary it up. There's different combinations mean different things. Here's the 1-2. Chopper back to Blankenship. Reaches down, grabs it, flips. So Funkhauser out number 1. 2 outs away from a return trip to the state championship game.
What a ball game.
That'll bring in Candy Grimsley. She is 0 for 2 on the day with a walk and 2 strikeouts, 1 swinging, 1 looking. Alexis Johnson in left, straight away, medium depth. Branson now moves over toward left field in center and shallow. And Halmick moves over a little bit toward right center. First pitch is low and outside. No, got the front corner of the plate. Wow.
Okay.
I'll take it.
Mm-hmm.
You bet.
Well, the angle we're at, too.
Yeah, that's true. That's that curveball, and all it's got to do is catch a little bit of the plate.
Yep.
And it caught that front corner for strike 1. Here's the next. That's swing and a miss. 1 out there again. That was not the curveball.
No,
that was a fastball, but it was kind of the same location. She went after it and missed it.
Getting anxious.
No balls, 2 strikes. Johanning right on the bag at third. Ulrich and Venable deep up the middle. And tries to go outside again. She lays off of that one, try to go a little farther outside. She wouldn't go after it.
Why not? I would.
Hey, yeah, it's just like climbing a ladder.
Sure.
You just, you got a strike on one, got her to go after another one a little farther out.
Now you come in on her hands.
Here's the 1-2 pitch. Chopper back to Blankenship. She'll flip to first for the out.
1 out away from return trip.
And now the Sullivan crowd goes to their feet.
And we're going to have to
all over the park.
We're going to have to stand up too. Otherwise, we're not going to be able to see how they'll.
Now, so that's very. These folks in front of us turn around, look back here.
Thank you.
We appreciate that, guys. Thank you so much. So standing in is going to be Meredith Betts. First pitch to her is outside for a ball.
Can you see?
Yeah,
it?
I can see a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got to get up here.
I'm taller than you.
Yeah, I got to get up here. I won't see it at all.
Blankenship looks over gets the pitch sequence. Now stands on the rubber. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the pitch. And wide again. That one catches the corner for a strike. On that hard-breaking curveball that catches the front corner of the plate. 1-1. 2 strikes away from a trip to the state championship game. Blankenship stands on. Betts at the plate. Here's the 1-1, and that's low for a ball.
Everybody's on their feet from Sullivan.
Yep. in the outfield, up in the bleachers. The football team standing out there. Everybody in the bleachers here behind us and over the right. Oh, whoa. Held on to that one a little too long.
That might have been just a wee bit high and away.
Just a bit high.
Thanks, Bob.
As Bob Euchre would say.
Yep.
About 2 feet over Wyrick's head and back to the screen.
3-1.
3-1. Now, you don't want to lose. Bring a strike. Got to get her here. Here's a 3-1 pitch. Swing and a foul off the screen. Good pitch.
Real good pitch.
So we're down to the last strike for Bowling Green.
Tell you what, they are one good softball team, too.
Yes, they are. This is not an easy one. 3-2, the payoff pitch. Blankenship looking to the dugout. Gets the pitch sequence. Stands on. Looks in. Here's the windup. Here's the pitch. Pop up into right center field. It's going to fall for a hit. Gets by Branson to the fence. Runner's going into second. Slides in safely.
Made it close, didn't she?
She did. Rada got there. A good throw coming in.
Big
so
double.
A 2-out double by Meredith Betts. It's not over yet, folks.
That was a great throw by Branson out right center. So no hop, just a line drive throw back right on the bag at second.
So Sullivan up 3, but you've got 3 and 4 hitters coming up. This is Jade Meyer. She's 1 for 3 on the day. First pitch is a strike on the outside corner. 3-2 pitch. Good job of hitting by Betts.
Yes, it was.
Took
good
that,
bat.
That pitch outside, took it out to right center field. Branson's shading that way again this time up. No balls, 1 strike to count to the number 3 hitter, first baseman Jade Meyer. Here comes the pitch, and that one's a little bit too far off the plate. 1-1. Johanning right on the line at third, even with the bag.
Branson moved back over towards right again.
Yep, Funkhauser even with the bag at first. Deep and up the middle at second and short. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Change up. Foul back to the screen.
Down to that last strike.
Down to their last strike. Johnson out left straightaway. Medium depth. Branson over toward right center. Halmick now shading toward the line just a bit. Meyer in the hole. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runner at second. 2 outs. Top of the 7th. Sullivan up 4-1. Blankenship now takes her time. Gets the sign from the dugout. She'll stand on. Looks in. Here's the wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss! And that is the ball game. The Sullivan Lady Eagles, 20-9 on the season, are going back to Springfield.
And we will be there.
We will be there Friday. Game time 5 o'clock. We'll let you know when the pregame is going to be. It will be on 102.1 FM. And I do have something else to pass along. I got this from Sam just a little bit ago. For those of you who missed any of this game today, or you just want to listen to it, again, we're going to rebroadcast the game tonight at 8 o'clock on 102.1 FM.
There you go. There you go. I'm going to listen again.
So all you folks out there, pass the word around. We're going to rebroadcast the game on 102.1 FM at 8 o'clock tonight. So if you want to, so Sullivan Lady Eagles win it by a final score of 4-1. And they're going back to Springfield.
Yep, well, I'll tell you what, it's Kathy, get on the thing and get us a camping site, huh?
All right, in that inning, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left on base. We will take a break. We'll come back with our line scores and the pitching lines and all that coming up right after you hear these messages.
Take the responsibility for teaching students that any competition, no matter what it is, must be played within the rules. Officials of any game or contest are never given enough thanks, and the efforts of the officials account for the fairness of the competition. So to our Missouri high school officials, thank you for a job well done. The preceding message was brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and all of us here at KTUI Radio.
Dace Insurance is a full-service independent insurance agency with 35 years of experience serving the needs of over 5,000 individuals and families and 300 businesses in our area. Dace Insurance is an agency you can depend on with proven professionals, honest, fair, and interested in the needs of the people they serve. Sharon Dace and her staff don't work for an insurance company. They work for you with home, life, auto, and commercial policies tailored for you. Dace Insurance, located at 602 North Franklin in Cuba and 47 East Springfield in Sullivan.
Hi, this is Jane with Boomers. I just want to let you know that we're open 7 days a week for lunch, dinner, and late-night snacks. We have daily food specials, and we're known for our fantastic pizzas, burgers, and the best wings with the best sauces in the area. We have 11 TVs for you to keep up with your favorite teams, plus pool tables, games, and dartboards. We're family-friendly and we have a large room for parties and entertainment. So come see us today at Boomers, 555 Walmart Drive in Sullivan.
Jerry's TV in Sullivan is a family-owned appliance, furniture, mattress, and electronics store. Jerry's has over 20,000 square feet of showroom with name brands of fine quality home furnishings at low prices. Jerry's TV's been serving the Sullivan and surrounding area since 1962. Jerry's has in-store financing, fast, free delivery, free setup, and free removal. When you shop at Jerry's, you get discount store prices with service in every department. Shop local. Shop Jerry's TV, 375 West Springfield in Sullivan, because service matters.
Back here at Sullivan Bank Ballpark as the Sullivan Lady Eagles come away with a 4-1 win over the Lady Bobcats from Bowling Green, and Sullivan going back to the state championship game Friday at 5 o'clock. They will be taking on Savannah in what was a pitcher's duel up at Blair Oaks today. Savannah beats Blair Oaks by a score of 1-0. So it'll be a rematch of a semifinal game from last year. Sullivan beat Savannah in that game 10-2. Those two teams now playing for the state championship Friday at 5, and we'll be there to bring that game to you. Final line score of the ball game for the Lady Bobcats from Bowling Green. They had 1 run, just 3 hits on the day, no errors, and they left 8 on base. They left somebody on base in every inning, so they threatened every inning. For Sullivan, they scored 4 runs. They had 8 hits. They did not commit an error, and they left 8 on base as well, left somebody on base every inning but 1. They went 1, 2, 3 in the 5th. Other than that, they had base runners on all day as well.
It's a clean softball game. Absolutely no errors on either side.
All right, Mike, you're working on the pitching line there?
Got him whenever you're ready.
Go right ahead.
All right, let me put the runner-up Bowling Green Bobcats. Turner was the loser. Six innings pitched, 8 hits, 4 runs, 4 earned runs, 2 walks, 5 strikeouts, hit 2 batters, 1 wild pitch for 101 total pitches. And for the victorious Sullivan Eagles, Johanny gets the win. We already talked about her score. Blankenship gets the save, pitched an inning and 2/3, allowed 1 hit, no runs, no walks, struck out 2, no hit, didn't anybody, and no wild pitches for 28 total pitches.
All right, Sullivan wins 4-1. That means you win tomorrow.
We're all over it.
You betcha. Throughout the high school sports season, when we broadcast an Eagles game and they win, you can get any size fountain drink, tea, lemonade, or coffee for just 50 cents plus tax all day the next day at B&B Quick Stop, your ZX convenience store on the South Service Road in Sullivan. So that means tomorrow when they open in the morning, I think it's 6 on Sundays.
Yep, I believe it is.
And then until they close in the evening.
On your way to
go
church?
As many times. Yeah, you can go before church. You can go after church. You can go in the afternoon. However many times you want to go, you can go and get a 50-cent drink. It's 50 cents plus tax, comes out to 54 cents. So take some pennies along when you raid your piggy bank. And while you're there, buy something else, save money on your drink. So, buy a snack, if you get coffee, get a donut or, something like that. Or, if you buy a fountain drink, get something off the roller grill or a bag of chips or whatever. Tell them thank you for sponsoring that promotion again. We appreciate it, and I hope you do as well.
Well, I'm glad you're being able to go this year because I couldn't bring a winner home last year for state. Maybe you can help us bring home a winner.
Well, I don't know. Well, we'll give it a shot.
Well, we can just try.
We'll give it a try. Again, we'll have more details on that as we go along coming up this week, but we will be there. That game on Friday will be on 102.1 FM. And as far as pregame and all the extra, Coach Crump is down on the field.
She's
and
doing a TV interview or a newspaper interview right now.
Yeah, Jim got down there and got to her before she was able to get up here with us.
Big Jim's talking to Kayla Ulrich.
Yeah, there's all kinds of folks down there talking to her. So we're going to stick around. We'll try to hold on for a while, see if we can get Coach Crump up here. I had a couple of people kind of remind her to come up. Mike's going to go see if he can get her up here as well with a reminder. So we'll kind of keep her around. We want to thank everybody as well. We had a lot of people that sent in texts, let us know they were listening. I heard from Billy Weiland. Mike had several people. Hannah Campbell, a member of the team who's under quarantine right now, not able to be here. She was listening today and wishing she was with her teammates. And it's it's just such a great day. And I want to talk. We can get Coach Crump up here. I want to talk to her about this. But after all the senior group that graduated last year, we're in the Final Four 3 out of 4 years, and gotten the championship game a couple of times, and came away empty. A lot of people had questions in their mind, I guess, about how this team was going to do. And they have, they've kind of quieted the doubters, I guess. They've toughed it out. They're 20-9 on the year. There's been days when it maybe hasn't been real pretty, but they've got the job done. They've played the teams that was on their schedule, and they've played a tough schedule all the time. They got the wins. They're going back to Springfield, and really, a lot of credit to the coaching staff for making, getting these girls to believe in themselves. And it's up to the girls to go out and execute, and they have done that to get back to state. And just a huge congratulations to the Sullivan Lady Eagles Ball Club, and we're looking forward to it. Being down there on Friday and wishing them the best of luck against a really good Savannah team. But it's been a fun year, and we're looking forward to keeping that going on this next Friday down in Springfield. So hopefully we'll be able to get Coach Crump up here and get a final word from her. I know how much she appreciates everybody's support. We had in the district championship game, she made a comment, and we talked to her after that game about the alumni that had come back to watch that game on a Friday. And, Hannah Cox, who graduated last year, was home that weekend and came up and watched. And several of the alumni that have played for Coach Crump were here and still around this area, came up and watched the game and support their teams. I know there were a lot here today, and it's just great to see that the former players coming back and supporting this year's team. I'm going to take a break here, and we'll see if we can get Coach Crump up in just a few minutes. If not, we'll get a word with her some other time before the championship game on Friday. So we'll be right back here at Sullivan Bank Ballpark after these messages.
Hi, Danny Schmidt Auto Center. We're going to talk financing today, and we have close to 30 banks, credit unions, all kind of credit sources. Nick's got them down to about 5 or 6 that we mainly use, and those are the ones with the awesome interest rates, and it depends on the customer's application which one we use. Folks, I'm telling you, we can do better than any bank or any credit union. Schmidt Auto Center, you can do it all right here under one roof.
Good sportsmanship isn't something that just happens. It's taught as a part of our high school activities program. In Missouri, good sportsmanship has become a tradition with our high school coaches, athletes, and fans. Respect by everyone helps make that happen. We here at KTUI Radio encourage you to help us continue a great Missouri tradition practiced both in small towns and big cities. That's good sportsmanship. This preceding message was brought to you by your friends, the Missouri State High School Activities Association and KTUI Radio.
Are you dreaming of purchasing a new home? At Sullivan Bank, they know that buying a new home is an investment of a lifetime. Their local lenders make sure that your loan is as right for you as the home you are buying. Sullivan Bank's lenders will be right with you to walk you through the entire process and make sure that all your questions are answered. Dreams of home ownership are something to look forward to. Stop by any Sullivan Bank location and visit with one of their knowledgeable lenders. Sullivan Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
From everyone on the front lines at BJC Healthcare and Washington University physicians, thank you. For a while now, you've put our health first by staying at home. Now, it's time to put your health first. If you need an appointment with one of our more than 4,000 healthcare providers, we're here for you. And when you come in, you'll notice the things we're doing to keep you safe. Find out more at bjc.org/keepingyousafe.
We are back at Sullivan Bank Ballpark, and after all the congratulations and picture-taking going on, several of the team members are gathered down the first base line, right kind of back at the edge of the turf over there. And they're having a little group meeting as well and visiting with the coaches. They had the coaches giving them an opportunity to share some time with their family members, and looks like I think Mike may have grabbed Coach Crump, so I'll fill in until we can get her up here. Missouri leading Kentucky 7-0. That game over on 94.1 FM, 1560 AM. Encourage you to go over and check that out after we are done here. Trying to pick up on some of the other games we mentioned. Savannah beating Blair Oaks 1-0, so it'll be Sullivan and Savannah meeting again in Springfield, this time for the state championship. Columbia Rockbridge beats Marquette 5-1. They stay undefeated. They're going in Class 5. And Lee Summit North leading Kickapoo 2-0 into the 7th inning. That's in Class 5 as well. And just trying to pick up a few other scores around. Vienna is in Class 1, and they are playing in Wablo today. And there is Coach Crump. We'll let her get seated and get set up here. All right. Well, first off, Coach, congratulations.
Thank you.
And just 2 tremendous ball games back-to-back for your team. Going down to Logan Rogersville, the long trip down there, number 1 ranked team in the state, coming away with a 4-0 shutout against a great offensive team. Another very good team here today at Bowling Green, getting out the 4-1 win. And, it wasn't easy, but you got the win, and you get a rematch with Savannah.
Yeah, it sure felt like a long game. But, when you go back and look, I think they only had, maybe 2 hits on the day?
I think we had them for 3, I think. Yep. Yeah, just 3 hits.
But it sure felt long. Just excited for these kids. They've worked so hard. It's in our June and July, we're having open fields, and because of all the restrictions, we had to be very strategic, and we had to schedule them and keep it in with small groups. And, they really worked hard then. And then, we find out we're going to play ball, and these kids have been through a lot this year, emotionally and physically, just because of everything else going on, with the outside factors. So I am just really happy for them. They've absolutely have earned it, especially these last couple games. We're so excited. I mean, it just kind of feels, I don't even know how to explain what's happening right now. Yeah,
it's one of those where it's going to take a little while to set in, I think, and actually, realize what's been accomplished.
Yeah.
And, you talked about the outside factors, and that's been one of the things I've noticed about this team, and I brought this up to you before. Through everything that's gone on around them, in school, with other teams, with people that they know, their friends, some people players on the team here, late in the season. You've had some girls that have, now had to quarantine. Through all that, they have remained, loose. They're having fun out there, but they've stayed focused. And I think that's a big, big thing, for this team, how they've kept their eyes on the prize.
Yeah, they just really I don't know that I remember any situation where they just look flat out rattled. I really don't. Especially as of late. Maybe earlier in the season, but as of right now, it's something happens and we're just like, you know what, take a breath, move on. We're going to the next one here. And, I think that's why this just kind of all feels strange. When we started off in August, some of those games where we just really didn't play our best, I never would have thought we'd be saying, hey, we're going to head to Springfield to play for a state championship, So this is definitely a really cool moment for these kids. Really cool moment.
Yeah. And a lot of people locally, they've looked at the success with the senior group that graduated last year and those teams, being in the Final Four 3 out of 4 years. And, a lot of people wondering, well, what's it going to be this year? There was a lot of unknowns going in, not by just the fans in the community, but, probably in the girls' minds. Hey, how are we going to replace Hannah Cox and, Addison Purvis and, all these girls that just graduated. But I think, you talked about it the other day, just learning to believe in themselves and the fact that they can do the job. And you mentioned they've seen that's gotten better. They've progressed and made, all year long. And they keep seeing, I can do it, I can do it, I can do it. And they're going out and doing it, and they're going to Springfield.
Yeah, and not letting the moment get too big either.
Yeah.
That's one thing that we've really focused in on these last couple of games is don't even think of the 7th inning. There's no reason to think about it right now because it's the first pitch, So we're really trying to just slow things down and really, just be in the moment. And they have really responded well to that, and it's something we're going to obviously continue. And they even come up to the plate. They all looked nice and calm and relaxed, and it just was a great day, great ball game. It was really cool to see the crowd here.
Oh, it was great, wasn't it? Yeah, it was good to see the football team out here. Those guys, those lucky guys. Yeah, they're free. Now they get to go down and practice. Yeah, they're all done here cheering you guys on. Now they hit the locker room, pad up, and they get to go practice for the first time in a couple of weeks.
Right.
But it's great to see them out there supporting their fellow students and another team here at the school. And one of the things that really has kind of stood out to me this year for this ball club is you talked about, everybody knows their role. And that is so important. A lot of teams, you just don't see that. People are sometimes, or players are reluctant to accept a certain role. And you've not had that with this group. From day one, from the start of the season, you've been moving people around. There, different spots in the order and on defense and wherever. And everybody has accepted that. Okay, hey, I'm in the game. That's where I'm going to be. I'll go out and do the job. And that, I think that really has stood out for me this year.
Well, I'm not going to lie. It took a conversation to get to that point. At the beginning, I think people thought, well, this is where I'll be. This, somebody graduated, and this will be my starting role this year. And when that didn't happen, there were some tears and maybe some reluctance of, well, I thought this is what I was going to be doing.
Hey, that's my spot.
Right. Yeah. So it did take, a conversation. We do a lot with, we read some articles, and I have them write things down and things like that. But it took that conversation of why. Let's all be honest here. Why do you think this is the move we made here? Why do you think? And having them say it out loud, like, oh yeah, I see. That was the best move for the team. And really, after we had those conversations, we've kind of, turned that corner where people understand this. Everything we do is for the good of the team. It's not about an individual. And that's one of our hashtags this year. Is it's not about you. That's one of our hashtags. And because it is about the team. Every move we make, every time these girls go take extra reps, it's to improve your game, but it's also to help your team, and they've really, I think, lately embodied that.
Yeah. And that's, and a lot of credit, and I know you and the other coaches will deflect a lot of this, but I think a lot of credit goes to you and your assistant coaches. Heidi Blankenship, who's Miss Enthusiasm down there, she's the one that keeps everybody going, keeps everybody loose, and you've got, Shannon Purvis working with the pitching staff and Jason Harbor and everything that he does with the ball club. You brought up the mental approach to the game, and I think people sometimes forget about that.
Yep.
They go, they're a good athlete. They're going to be a good ball player. You see a lot of good athletes who may not be as good as they can be because they don't focus enough on the mental side of things. And you mentioned that's been an area of focus and emphasis for you guys this year, is working on the mental part of the game.
And it takes work. You're dealing with teenage girls, so that has to be a delicate situation.
Yeah.
But they've all responded well. And my assistant coaching staff is the best assistant coaching staff, hands down. It has got, just what everybody brings to the table is just unbelievable. And I have had the most fun these last 4 or 5 years with this staff. And I keep telling them, my youngest daughter is 3 years old. And I said, nope, you guys are sticking around. So
you don't have a choice.
I said, we've got at least 14 more years. We're doing this together for 14 more years. And, I don't know that they've given me a definite yes yet, but I'm still working on it.
They're thinking about it. Yeah, they're thinking about it. Well, and I think the players see that. They see how well you guys work together and how much you enjoy, to being together as coaches and how you play off of each other. And, and they pick up on that. These kids are observant, and they see that, hey, the coaches are having fun and everything. Well, why can't we do that? And I think that's a big part of it.
Yeah, and Coach Purvis, he's a volunteer coach.
Yeah.
We have 3 paid positions, and so Coach Purvis came on, obviously, several years ago when his daughter Addison was here, and he stayed on this year as a volunteer coach, and he doesn't have a kid on the team, but he loves softball. He loves these girls. He works with them a lot, and yeah, it just, our staff, hands down, the best, and it's a family affair. We take care of each other's kids. We ask each other, and it's a family feel 100%, and it starts, with us, I think.
All right, well, now you're heading to Springfield on Friday. 5 o'clock is game time. You're taking on Savannah, a team you guys faced in the semifinals last year, won that ball game 10-2. But if I understand, I believe they have a lot of people coming back from that team. And I think they were kind of the dark horse in all this, because you just, being where they are, you just don't ever hear a whole lot about them in our part of the state. And they went in Blair Oaks today, a 1-0 win, against a very good offensive team. So they've got some pitching. They had one of their players hit a home run for the winning run of the game. So you're going to have your hands full there.
Yeah, for them to go to Blair Oaks and to beat them on their field is incredible, because Blair Oaks is a great team. We see them year after year up at the Jeff City tournament, and yeah, we've got a lot of work ahead of us. But what's really exciting is we have made it to the absolute last day of high school softball. There's not a team except for Savannah that wouldn't trade places with us. So
You bet.
we're going to enjoy this, as much as we can, and then go to work because why ends now? Oh, you know what? Today's win actually gave, I believe, these seniors the 100 wins. Of their career.
Fantastic.
Yep.
Fantastic.
Just remember.
All right, that is great. Well, that's great to hear.
Yeah.
Coach, again, congratulations. Thanks so much for the visit after the game, and we'll be down there with you on Friday in Springfield. Good luck. Hope you guys have a great week of preparation, and we'll see you down there.
Thanks. Thank you.
All right, Ashley Crump, head coach of the Sullivan Lady Eagles, visiting with us after the 4-1 win over Bowling Green. All right, Mike, are you still here? Did you run off? Okay, Mike is still here. I'll get Mike in for a final word. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Final word.
Okay. Well, all right. That's it. We're up.
That's it. No, my wife already texted me and said, got your reservation.
All right.
So we got a place to stay.
All right. Well, hopefully, I can't.
You got to come back.
You got
to come back to Sports Talk.
Yeah. See, that's kind of why I was really hoping for that Thursday noon game.
Yeah, that would have been good for you, wouldn't it?
Yeah, the Thursday noon game would have been fine.
You won't get back home till 10:30.
Yeah. Well, you don't have to remind me of that, Mike.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah, that's what friends for.
Yeah. Great. Yeah, I was really hoping for that noon Thursday spot. That I could have worked from home that morning, head down to Springfield, and got back at a reasonable hour. But no such luck on our part.
What a great game.
Fantastic.
I tell you what, this
fantastic
is two outstanding softball teams.
Yes.
Take nothing away from Bowling Green. They will be back again next year. They've got some underclassmen. Their pitcher's only a junior. They did a tremendous job. Defensively, they were fantastic.
Yep, made some great plays.
The job today was, Hannah did not have her best day she's ever had, obviously, but she kept them off balance enough to where they couldn't get the big hit when they needed that big hit. Even though she walked, six. She walked six, but she only gave up. She only gave
time
up 2
now
hits
for the
too.
fourth.
So I mean, she did her job. The whole team did their job again.
Yep.
Which is what they preach. It's a team game, and they got a team win.
Yep, and it's really exciting, and I'm looking forward to looking forward to it.
It's a great feeling when you get up there, and we're going to save Jim a spot there with us down by where he's good luck sitting there. So
yeah, all right, we'll take that. Yeah, I'm all for that. Okay, so that's going to do it for us today. Again, we'll be with you Friday from Springfield. Again, we'll have more details as far as pregame and all that coming up on Friday. Now, Sullivan is scheduled to play a football game on Friday night.
Right.
Now, what I'm going to try and do is see if I can pull a couple old horses out of the stable.
I'll get the old guys to come on,
and see if we can get them to do the football game, and we'll have that over on try to run that over on 94.1 and 1560, while the softball game is on 102.
As a game,
5 o'clock game time.
It's not going to be.
It'll be close. It'll be close to getting over about the start of softball, and then we can maybe just join it and run it on both stations. But we'll get that all worked out this week, and just keep listening. We'll pass on that information as we have it later on in the week. But a lot of folks still standing out there in the field, reveling in the victory, and well deserved. Appreciate all of our sponsors making the game possible today. Sam filling in back at the station.
Thanks, Sammy.
And, reminding everybody that it's 50-cent drink day tomorrow. B&B Quick Stop. Any size fountain drink, tea, lemonade, or coffee, just 50 cents plus tax all day tomorrow at B&B Quick Stop. That'll do it from Sullivan Bank Ballpark. For Mike Bittner, Sam Scott back to studios. This is Bobby D saying so long until Friday.
Amen.
Today's presentation of Sullivan Eagle Sports has been brought to you in part by Missouri Baptist Sullivan Hospital, Peterson Oil Company, Bryke's Market, First State Community Bank, Schmidt Auto Center, Dace Insurance, Hanson Land and Title Company, Boomer's Restaurant, Sullivan Bank, C.D. King Construction, and Jerry's RCA. We hope you enjoyed today's broadcast. We now return you to our regular programming.
It's time now for the 4 o'clock edition of Expanded News on 102.1 KTUI Sullivan.
USA Radio News with Tim Berg.
I voted for a guy named Trump.
President Trump's comments after casting his ballot in Florida this morning. The president hitting the campaign trail hard this Saturday, campaigning in North Carolina, Ohio, and Wisconsin. While in North Carolina, the president says,
"Get your governor to open up your state, please. This guy should be defeated." I think they're going to be voting for Dan, your lieutenant governor. I think they're going to be voting for Dan. Now you got to get your governor to open your state.
The two largest wildfires in Colorado history continue to rage northwest of Denver. The Cameron Peak Fire is the largest in Colorado history, having burned about 320 square miles. The East Troublesome Fire is the second biggest at 265 square miles. Thousands of residents have been evacuated from the sparsely populated area. This is USA Radio News.
Are you ready for what's next? It's likely coming. More food shortages, power outages, grocery stores closed, social unrest. Ask yourself, do you have enough food and supplies on hand to last at least 30 days?